Alright, so I got my backhoe here. I think one of the videos I showed you I had a leak in the cylinder, so today we're going to repair it. Normally I would take the cylinder off, take the piston out, repair the cylinder housing properly so I could clean the weld and get a good weld on it. But I don't really have time for that, and I need my backhoe for a couple of projects. So we're going to do a quick patch on it, and then one day when we get a little more time and the weather's more cooperative, we'll take it off and repair it correctly. So anyway, we'll get to the quick and dirty repair. I'm just going to turn it up as high as I can and hope for the best. And that's it. Alright, so we got our brush piles burning, but I had a couple of stumps I couldn't get out with my dozer, so I got my back over here, try to get the stumps dug out. I got one loose and I flipped it over, but the other one's kind of big, so I got to cut the top off. I do got it broke loose, but now I got to cut the top off and flip it over. Anyway, I'll show you how I deal with stumps. Alright, so this is my current situation. This is kind of on a hill. It's a little muddy today. So I'm kind of making a mess. But hopefully, when I get these stumps taken care of, I can grade this out and we can be done. So here's the one stump I already flipped over. And what I do, I just dig them up, dig down a little deeper, and then flip it over. This stump here, it's a big one. So what I'm gonna do is cut that top off before I flip it over, because you can only dig so deep around here and then you hit solid rock. So that's the next step, cutting the stump off. So when I went up to cut the stump off, I noticed it's full of fence wire. Sometimes on these old home places, We'll use a tree for a fence post, nail a bunch of fence wire. Then the tree grows around the fence wire. Anyway, we don't put our saw in stuff like that, so I'll just see if I can dig down deeper. Maybe I'll turn it on its side. Anyway, we'll get it buried. lost the tooth on my hoe. Chances of finding it down in there pretty slim. I'll go see if I got another one. Anyway, I don't want to do any more digging without my tooth, so go see if I can find a tooth. Alright, I couldn't find a spare tooth, so I'm not saying I don't have one, I just can't find one. That's the thing, you can have spare parts, sometimes you forgot where you put it. Anyway, I'll finish this up with a dozer. Hopefully that's deep enough to grade it out, and maybe as I'm dozing I'll find the tooth that fell off. Keep your fingers crossed. Alright, so that graded out pretty good. Unfortunate, I lost a tooth. Probably could have got a little better, but It's fine. Obviously, I'm just gonna bush hog this area, so it's not like I'm gonna mow with the finish mower. So I think that's good enough for today. And it's a little wet, so I don't want to walk on it too much more. You'll just pump the water up and make a mud hole. So I think that's about it for today, and we'll dress it up with the box blade maybe another day.